Getting okay. Let me hide this. Okay. Okay. So we can ready. We are ready to start now, right? Okay. So hello everyone. Uh, I'm Razan Himire, but you can call me Razan. So I'm excited to be your guide on this amazing adventure into the world of Python programming today. So welcome to the fantastic world of algorithmics, where magic happens. Uh, not using words, but using keyboard and bit of your brain power. So, before we start, let's introduce ourselves to each other. So, you have to tell me your first name and tell me what superpower you wish you had. So, it could be anything like invisibility, flying, or even the ability to write code without any bugs. So, I'll go first. So, I'm Razan, and I wish I had the ability to teleport to any location in the world with this snap of my finger. So, can you start?
Yeah, hi, my name is Sai.
Hmm.
Um, I wish I could breathe underwater. I think that would be very cool.
Yeah, so that you can
Go and
go
see the whales
deep
and
figures of sea, right? So, okay, so let's get started. So, before we start, I want to make sure that everyone can see me clearly and hear me clearly. So, if everything is okay on your side, drop one in the chat. So, that will be our secret code for S. And if something's not working, then drop zero, then we'll try to figure out it together. Okay, so everything seems to be working. So, let's get started. So, guys, you are stepping into the world where people of your age are creating interesting things just by using some coding knowledge and some little bit of your brain power. And guess what? By joining algorithmics, you are now part of a global team of 150,000 wizards learning to harness the power of technology. So, let's get right into our session today. And Sai, have you ever heard of or have you ever encountered Python before? And no, I'm not talking about the snake. I'm talking about the programming language.
I heard a little bit about it. I tried to learn from YouTube videos, but I didn't,
So
not a
can
lot of them.
so can you tell me one interesting thing that we can build using Python?
Um, Apps?
Yeah, apps, games, right? So let's get our journey started and let's learn about what are the cool things that you can build using Python. So let's first have a look at the our treasure map of programming languages. So and spotlight Python. And why Python, you may ask? That's because Python is simple, powerful, and everyone wants to learn it. So imagine you are a widget and you want to send a message to the universe, hello world message to the universe. And during the old days, and I mean, using programming languages like C, your entire spell will look like this. And if you look at the Python, your entire spell shrinks down just to a whisper. So who thinks Python is much easier? Can you raise your hand? Okay. Just one line, right? So by using Python, you're just it's quite easier than other languages. And if you use other languages, it's like traversing twists and turns of the logic and statement. If you use Python, it's like just getting through a secret passage that will get you there in a blink. So you might be thinking, cool. So what are the other things that I can do with Python and who else is using Python? So if you look here, you can see company like Google, Intel, IBM, all of them uses Python to make their magic happen. And also your favorite and your creators behind your favorite website, game, they also use Python to make their magic happen. And believe me, imagination is the limit. So we can build interesting thing with Python. So look at this cool slide and look at these awesome games. These games are not just fun to play, but they are also crafted using some serious coding magic, spelled Pythons. You got it right. So Python is like a secret ingredient that makes the characters and stories in your game come to life. So by learning Python, you are not just learning to uh, code, you are learning to build your own game, you are learning to build your own stories. And imagine being the one to code the next viral game, and it will take only just your imagination and little bit of coding skill. So Sai, have you ever used Legos before?
What was that? Lego?
Lego.
Yes. Yeah.
So can you tell me one interesting thing that you can build just using 5 blocks of Legos?
Um, Stairs?
Stairs, right? So
Yeah.
imagine you have a box of Legos. Using that box of Legos, you can make a castle, you can make a rocket, or you can make a robot. So what if I told you Python, your building block can build even more amazing stuff? So by the end of this year, you are not just going to learn Python, you will use Python to bring your wildest ideas to life. So you will be creating games with your own rules and your own stories. And you can even create a puzzle that challenges your friends. And you could even create a space adventure where you save galaxy. But that's not all. So you will also going to learn about the uh, web development, and you will build website where people will click on it and say, wow, did a kid really make this? And yes, you can. So by the end of this course, you will not be the one who is just browsing the web or playing the games. You will be the one who will be creating them. So are you are you excited to start this adventure, sir?
Yeah. Sounds
Yeah,
fun.
yeah. So let's put on our coding hat and let's turn those dreams into a reality. So embark on a quest, young developers, and every class and every lesson in algorithmics is like a journey where and where you have a fun and where you learn a lot of stuff. So in this journey, you are going to climb the mountain of Python programming. So for that, we'll first start at the base camp where you will learn about basics of Python programming and get your coder skill ready. Then, as you ascend, you will traverse through the twists and turns of loops and secret passages of data structure. And then you will master the art of object oriented programming, or we call it OOP. That will help you to make your code more organized and more powerful. But what's an adventure without a little bit of fun, right? So you will dive into the game development, crafting not one, not two, but three amazing games. Is a solo or is a part of legendary coding fellowship. Then, after reaching the peak, you will gaze into the horizon of cross-platform applications, where you will build software application with graphical user interfaces that dazzles people on every devices around the world. So, are you ready to start this adventure and see where this Python programming can take you, sir?
Yeah. I want to make some games too.
Yeah. So, let's tie our digital shoelace and let's climb this mountain of Python programming. So, give yourself a round of applause, guys. So, we are at the end of the our lesson. So, let's take a moment and think about what we learned today. Can you share, Sai, anything that made you interesting or that made you scratch your head a little bit?
Um, I liked that when I was trying to make my code work, I got errors and we figured out how to solve it. So that was
Yeah,
really good.
that was really cool, right?
Yeah.
So, okay. I think that's the end of the. I guess we're end up at the end of this presentation. I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
I think my parents have a question.
Okay.
Um, so hey there, I'm Sai's dad now.
Hello.
Um, I just have a question about like whether the children learn this by themselves or are you going to be teaching them the concepts?
Okay. So at algorithmics, children are there with teachers are there with children on every step of the way. So you can consider classes in algorithmics as an adventure, and teachers are both guides and the fellow travelers of the children as well. So every class we start by warming up children, recalling the old concept or classes we learned about, and we jump to the new stuff for that class. And teachers provide information about why it is important and how it is applied to the real life. Then we have some fun. Teacher and the children work together to tackle a problem. It's like a puzzle where we work together uh, to solve it. And to answer your question, yes, teachers are right there for the children on every step of the journey.
Great. And are they learning by themselves or is it like a team exercises? Do they have teamwork?
Okay, so teamwork and collaboration are the heart of our learning at algorithmics. We evaluate importance and we have included team exercises into our curriculum through collaborative and group learning pedagogical techniques. So it not only mirrors the collaborative nature of professional work environment, it also helps children to improve their communication, critical thinking, and problem solving skills.
Very nice. Very nice. Um, are there like what happens if they miss a class or something? Are they going to fall behind?
Okay, so we know that there might be some situation or there might be a scenario where children might not be able to join class, but you don't need to worry, we got it covered. So we have every lessons and every piece of material is available online, and if children misses the class they can catch up easily with those content. Plus we have one interesting feature called Marscap. It's like a classroom chatbot where children can ask any questions regarding their homework or any project they are working on directly to the children throughout the entire week.
Okay, very nice. Great. I don't have any more questions. This was really good. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I'm going to stop the recording.
Okay,
Recording stopped.
I'll stop
Great.
recording as well.
Yeah.